It's time now to check your money with America's money maven, Vicki Brackens. Vicki Brackens is the president of Brackens Financial Solutions Network, LLC, and a registered representative of LPL Financial, member SIPC. Welcome, Vicki.
Hi, George. I tell you, I'm really happy. I think probably the first thing I should say, though, is belated Happy Valentine's Day to you. I haven't seen you all week.
It's all about love.
It is certainly all about love. And belated Happy Valentine's Day to everyone in our audience. And remind everyone that we are, guess what, 1 week away from party time. February 24th, Marcus Anderson at the Marriott downtown Syracuse. I am looking forward to seeing everyone for our 11th annual Black History Month cabaret with the Central New York Jazz Foundation. And for everyone who hasn't seen the news, we averted another government shutdown.
Yes, we did.
Okay.
I laugh about that because, well, go ahead.
Why are you laughing?
No, because we averted the shutdown, but now we're in an emergency crisis or something.
Exactly. Okay. Well, that's not something that's part of my, as they say, in my wheelhouse. So I'll stay out of that.
Right.
But we did avert another government shutdown, meaning that we don't have at least personal financial crises going on for that 800,000 or so federal workers. Mm-hmm. But we are still charged with, everyone who's listening, it doesn't mean that you can stop your freedom plan just because the government shutdown didn't take place again. We want to make sure that everyone on their financial freedom plan or with their FFP, is that right, George?
You know me.
Okay, all right, is on point with their goals. So today I'm going to do this really quickly. You should have either $100 saved, depending on if you are earning in your household less than $60,000 a year, $200 saved if it's between $60,000 and $100,000 a year, and $400 saved to this point for those individuals who have households of $100,000 or more. I
got a recommendation for you.
What's that?
So now, instead of saying all of that, once you finish, you're going to say, remember your FFP, and then you leave it at that.
Okay, so remember your FFP.
Your financial freedom plan.
Your financial freedom plan. All right, so this week we're going to move on to an additional subject, and I thought about this for a lot because we are in a new season that's coming up, which is the one that most of us don't want to hear about, but that's tax season. And tax season actually has turned out to be a very highly sought after period of time for crooks, for people who are trying to steal your identity. So I thought that this would be a good time for us to talk about some ways to protect yourself against identity theft. Because believe it or not, about a week ago, I got a call from my credit card company that said, Ms. Brackens, are you in Georgia right now? And I went, no, I'm in Syracuse. They said, okay, fine, we thought so, because they can see where your activity is. And from my last trip down south, someone had lifted my credit card information. So they had to freeze everything, had to issue new cards, and this is happening more and more. So I wanted to make sure we go through some highlights on how to protect yourself as far as your identity is concerned. First of all, we call it checking yourself out. Check your credit reports at least once a year. It's so easy to do now.
It's free too.
And it is also free. You can go to annualcreditreport.com for more information on how to get a free credit report, but do that religiously, once a year minimum. Also, a lot of the credit card companies are each month showing you your changes in your credit score. If you see something odd happening in your credit score, then you should probably be proactive instead of just sitting back and waiting until the next year, because if something's really strange going on, fluctuations in the values, check it out. The next thing is, if you feel that there's something going on, also consider putting on what's called a fraud alert or possibly even a security freeze in your credit file there with either Equifax or TransUnion or Experian, so that there will be automatic notification to you and they will not process anything related to any new credit applications without your actual verbal authorization.
And we should say that for the annual credit report, it's for all the three major services. So if you get one from Experian, you can also get one from Equifax, you can also get one from TransUnion, and they don't all have the same information.
They do not. Okay, they absolutely do not. Also, maintain, now you hear this probably a lot at work, but as far as your personal passwords, you need to maintain strong passwords. I don't want to hear anybody telling me that their password is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, which a lot of folks still use, something that simple. So make sure that you have very strong passwords, at least 8 characters long, with a combination of lowercase and uppercase letters, and even some of the case-sensitive letters, and possibly even some of the what they call special characters. You have to make sure that you are using strong passwords at all time.
Yeah, there's a way that they call it, is it mnemonics, where you can use initials, but they mean something to you.
They mean something to you. Right, and only you.
And only you.
And that's really important. So you don't want to use things that are also very easy to figure out, okay?
Right.
Mnemonics, okay, or passwords that are only relative to you. Stay one step ahead, okay? And what we mean by stay one step ahead is this. Consider using two-step authentication.
Right.
Say the word for me.
Yeah, two-step authentication.
Authentication, okay, all right. Think twice before clicking things these days. You've got to really be very, very careful, especially emails coming in from places that you don't know. Search with purpose, meaning you got to be very, very careful that when you type in search information, that the website that comes up is actually the website that you're looking for and that it's authentic. Be careful where you shop. Very, very careful. And be very careful when you're shopping that you're not being pushed out to other sites that were not attached to the
You mean when you're shopping online?
Online.
Yeah.
Well, okay, online, absolutely. And oh my goodness, robocalls. If you're like me, I'm getting robocalls.
More and more.
More and more, because new algorithms have been put out there. They call those spoofing technology. So don't give anyone your information over the phone that you haven't checked out thoroughly and you know exactly who's calling. If they really need something from you, tell them to send it to you in the mail.
Right.
Finally, tax-related identity theft is this is the IRS time. This is the time period, because we've got tax filing going on where a lot of identity theft is taking place. And unfortunately, some people are finding out when they get ready to file their returns that somebody's already filed under their number. If you find out that this is a problem, contact the Internal Revenue Service at irs.gov. All right, so I have been for the last week featuring what I call Black History Month in moments for champions in business. And today's champion is Channing Dungey.
Hey, isn't she related to Tony?
I don't think so.
Oh, no, she's the ABC.
She's the ABC?
Yes.
Why you trip me up like that?
No, because I'm thinking, is she related at all to the former coach of the Indianapolis Colts?
Well, I did not see that in her background, but if she is, she can call us and let us know. But in 2016, she was appointed as president of ABC Entertainment, which made her the first African American to be named president of a broadcast network. She was born in Sacramento, California, the eldest of 2 daughters, graduated from UCLA. While her career was short-lived as head of ABC Entertainment, she left her mark by overseeing the development of, listen to this list.
Okay, let's go.
Scandal, Criminal Minds, How to Get Away with Murder, Nashville, Quantico, Army Wives, Once Upon a Time, and as well as the cancellation of Roseanne Barr in May 29th of 2018. But that list of success, except for Roseanne, was an amazing list that really turned the tide for ABC Studios. If you'd like to look up more information on her, that is Channing, Channing, Dungey, Dungey. So finally, George, I will say at this point in time, if you have questions, you can reach us at info@brackensfsn.com, or if you'd like to call us, it's area code 315-930-4499. And for this week, I'll say our plate is full.
All right, thank you very much, Vicki. Vicki Brackens is president of Brackens Financial Solutions Network, LLC, in Syracuse, New York, and a registered representative with LPL Financial, member SIPC.